now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Lillard looking around. Here he goes. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Lillard picks him up. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Chet Holmgren. Back to Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now here's Lillard. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And he's good on the 3 ball.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard fires away from way outside. Milwaukee the rebound. Kuzma outside. Lillard right side. Out to Kuzma. Just 3 to shoot. Prince misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland.
I want to say, please don't quit, bro.
He says, the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option. And
we here.
Borderline
we here.
Option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Now, here's Trent. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Porter.
If you need to cool somebody off on the offensive end, put Mr. Dort on him. This guy's so disruptive.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. There's the 3. Porter pulls it in. There's 47 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. For 3, Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee
Good D, good D.
takes possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 9-point game. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Porter. That one good for two. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Oklahoma City. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the
Give me
great
that.
two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
The Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. Good D by Holmgren. And the Thunder with possession. Wasted no time on that one. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Williams picks him up. Over in the corner, Portis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
To the paint. And he drops in the way off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Porter, still scoreless. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis.
Gotta stay with it. Gotta stay with it.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucks trailed by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And finished off by Porter.
And each year, Porter just becomes more efficient and more deadly.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Oklahoma City. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Caruso, no good. Bucks trail by 14. Pass to Prince. Lillard, right side. Now here's Lopez. Rebound by Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
At the top of the key, Williams. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Caruso. And stolen by Kuzma. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Now Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Williams with the block.
How we shot it here, bro? Come on now.
And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Thunder leading by 14. Here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Williams a screen. Mitchell with the bounce pass. And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Thunder leading by 11. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. And here is Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Kicks it out to Prince. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. AGA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Started now by Prince. Pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. Misses in close. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Back to Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 9. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen from 11 feet away. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Hartenstein can't get it to go. There goes Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Pass to Portis. .110 left in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Holmgren. The Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Substitution for your Bucks. Smith.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Get there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3-ball. And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. A look at the field.
Thunder, 34.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bucks trailed by 13. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. On the wing, Green. Fires the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. Portis the screen. Here's Giannis. Moves back up. Trent left side. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
That one is off. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the
Thank you. I needed that
basketball
time
from
out.
three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Here's Mitchell. 3 from the inbound. The Thunder with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince outside. Pass to Green. Back to Prince. Now Giannis. Down low. Inside. Giannis drops it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Over in the corner, Williams takes a 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Milwaukee. Down by 12. Here's Giannis. Green taking his time here. That's a 2 from Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. It's Dort on the wing. Pocket 6. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Bad Paul ref.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Up to the right wing. Williams with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Lillard picks him up. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation.
Good D, but too little too late, bro.
Bucks trail by 10. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Don't miss.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right
And you are home
into
there.
the
You better not miss.
defense and still able to get the shot out.
Wait, why do I stop?
He doesn't
Wait,
hit
what
the
I do?
first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one
What
more,
I do
though.
wrong? I ain't
So
really.
we can't get either to fall.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
It's all good. He can't make free throws.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The
know
score
about that.
breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another
You
level.
complaining at me when you got
The
Giannis
three
with
ball
11
keeps
points.
falling, and the defense
I don't
just
know what you
hasn't
talking
been
about, bro.
able to run them off the
You
line.
need to worry about yourself.
And he is unable to get the second one.
They can't really afford to
I
leave
know, that's
points on the
crazy.
line
You
right
can't.
now. He would have
That's one of
loved
the
to
best
cash
players in
in
the
on
league.
each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bucks with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside.
Like I said, bro, too little, too late for all that shit, bro.
His team is in a
I'm trying to do
tight
that shit at the
spot,
end of the
but
game.
Lillard keeps his cool,
30 seconds
totally
left.
focused on getting them what they need.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Those some pity points right there. You
32
know.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What you love about Shai
Dagger.
Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work
Good game.
ethic. He is a gym rat
GG,
who's
though.
always looking for ways to improve.
I don't know why you got out of hostile. I'm shocked you ain't quit. You wasn't on one from the start.
24
respect to that.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Williams with the
Hand on Giannis' ass. They ain't get hype enough for me,
finishing it
bro.
off.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Look at the score. Look at the score. I don't need to guard it. I don't need to guard the ball. I know how to play basketball. I know how to play basketball. I don't do things to make it easy for my opponent. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just smarter than you, that's all. Says the guy who lost. Who scored on offense? Who all scored on offense? Who do all the
And I
scoring on
couldn't
offense?
agree
Oh,
more.
okay.
What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing
Oh yeah, I
it
got you. I
on
got
the
you.
road.
Come on, what you got?
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
guess what? Guess who about to have the L to my trash ass?
He's almost automatic from the line.
Who about to have that L? Look like you.
Good from Lillard. And an intentional foul right
I
there.
need to intentionally foul, boy. It's
Give him
over.
Credit for still battling
It's
here
over.
down the stretch, but I think it's too little, too late.
So the first one drops.
And neither
that
can you.
will
That's
put
why
them
you
up
lost.
by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander hits
You ain't
them
know
both.
what to do. I ain't gotta
This
guard you.
trip
Guess
to the
what?
line should seal the deal.
Guess what?
Amazing
You
job.
lost. And the thing is, you see me switching and you don't even know what to do.
So no problem for
Learn how to
Oklahoma City as they
hoop,
get the
bruh.
win.
You just not
This
smart.
was
It's
a very
okay though.
strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a
Says the guy who lost. Niggas is really clowns. That's hilarious.
DJ, bam them, never stop.
Oh, I love making them. I love making them mad. Niggas is retarded.